Okay, so this lighting sucks. I'm literally in the dark. Okay.
If life is so good, why can't we find an answer?
Hi.
And every day, lives are being taken one after another. It can like
So,
your friend, your parent, or your little brother. And you were just so young, going through a lot.
A lot of people have been asking
couldn't pick the lock, and we were all here for you.
how I met George tonight, or saw him again.
You were the one with the crown. If I could talk to you right
So I
now,
figured I'd make a video and like explain it,
for a year. How were you so
because
brave?
it's pretty
And why
great.
did cancer pick you? Well, it picked someone tough.
I
It
just
picked
wish
a
I
young
wasn't
boy
in the
named
dark.
Brandon who just had a lot of love. It's certainly not fair, the battle he fought for those who
My
knew
lights
him.
are pretty.
Yeah, we just took in what he
Thank you.
taught, and for those who missed out on life's smallest lesson, I'm sorry
I'm
that
such
you
a bad
missed
lighter.
out on life's biggest blessing. To live a good life, that's what we wanted you to
I'm gonna
have.
fix this.
To be like anyone else, just to live and to laugh. And we all just wish the miracle
There we
was
go.
on our side. You always had that smile on your face, not once you cried. And we all thought about it, and we all had some tears. To know that cancer took you with 9 short years. I can't believe you're gone. It was 5 or 7 that God let us know that He just brought you to heaven. And Brandon, you're in our thoughts. I hope you knew this. I pray for Joanna, Alfonso, David, and Lewis. Rest in peace, Brandon. We'll all see you soon. For you in our hearts, they were always in the room. And I can't sleep right now. I'm just laying in bed. But tomorrow I'll wake up just for you. I'll wear red. I can't
Okay.
sleep right now.
So,
Just laying in bed. But tomorrow I'll
basically,
wake up just for you.
I mean, I guess everyone saw George's tweet, and he was like, which mall should I go to, Menlo or Freehold? And I was going to the East Brunswick Mall to buy my mom a Christmas present. So I was like, come to East Brunswick. And I didn't think he'd do it because East Brunswick has like the smallest mall ever. But then he tweeted and he was like, JK, going to East Brunswick. And I was like, no way, I'm going. Okay, so my dad came home and I was like, when are we leaving? And he was like 6. And I was like, oh, like, okay. And he was like, why? And I was like, cause George is gonna be there and I wanna hug him. And my dad was like, okay. So, just tweeting. So we left and we get to the mall and we go to Journey's, like the shoe store, to give my mom her Uggs because that's what she wanted for
I wouldn't
Christmas.
think that I would be here,
And
one day when I look my
they
parents
didn't
in the eyes.
have
The one
them. They were
thing
like,
that I
yeah, we
would
don't have
say
a
is,
size,
Mom,
and it was
I
great.
didn't mean for this to
So they
happen.
were like,
Those
we
days
have
that
them
I
in
was lonely
Freehold
and I started relapsing.
or Staten
Blood
Island, and I
pumping
was
through my
like,
body, my body's
Staten
collapsing
Island,
at the floor.
I'm gonna drive all the way to Staten Island to get a pair of Uggs. Like,
Dad, I
so we were
think
like,
I'm
okay,
dying.
guess we
My
have to go
body's
to
lying
Freehold.
on the floor
So I
next
was
to you
like,
while you
no,
crying for help.
because I
So you
just
pick up and dial the phone.
told
You call the cops. I think my son
George
overdosed on our home. They say,
not to
sir,
go to
calm
Freehold
down.
because I
Everything's
was
okay.
going.
It's when you hold my
So I was
hand,
like
look me in the
freaking
eyes and
out.
say,
George just
son,
tweeted something.
I accept that
I don't know
you're
what
gay,
did Nash
son.
do. Does anybody know what
I
Nash did?
accept that you're gay, son.
So I'm like
accept that
freaking
you're
out,
gay, son.
and I was
accept
like,
that you're gay. Now
like,
you
what are we
should've
supposed to
told
do?
me that
Like, because
before
George
all went
wouldn't answer my
downhill.
tweets,
Before
and I
walked
was
in the
like,
house, you didn't want me here. And
like,
that
if I
day
don't
of
see
time,
him,
when
I'm
I
gonna be
looked
so
into
upset.
your
Okay,
eyes,
so
you
my
were
dad
down
had
at your
stopped at
door. I
like the
was a
T-Mobile
failure to
thing in the
that
mall,
guy.
and
The
like
one
Best
who
Buy
wouldn't
or whatever.
stare, who wouldn't stare back
So
at
like,
me.
I don't know,
And every
something
time I
about the
talk, call
phone.
me a fag,
So
you just smack me. I was
like, I
scared
called
of
my
you.
mom,
I
and I
thought
was
one
like,
day you would
oh,
attack
what do you
me.
want,
Mom,
like, for
Dad,
Christmas, because
you
they don't
could've
have
just
goods
asked me
yet. So
if
she
how
asked for
I
like
was
another pair of
born.
Uggs,
God didn't affect me.
and that
Dad,
was
I
when
don't
George tweeted,
understand
he was
why
like,
you
where's
can't
Jamba
accept
Juice?
me
And I
for
was
who
like,
I
oh
am
my
and not
god.
who you want me to be. I
Because
was
there used to be a
OCD,
Jamba
and now
Juice
it's
in the East
gone with
Brunswick
that
Mall, and
same.
then they replaced
And
it
now
with
it's gone.
Cinnabon,
Now
which
it's
is,
gone with
why
my
would you
life.
do
I
that?
came home last night, said everything was alright.
I don't know,
I
it was
went
pretty
up to my
upsetting,
room
and
and I
we all know
stared
George
down at
loves
the
Jamba
knife and
Juice,
I
so I
thought
was
in my
like, oh my
head,
god,
what
and
if
I was
I
like
took my
right by
own life?
where Jamba Juice
No
used to be,
stops,
so I was
it
like,
roamed
where
through
is
my
he? And I
head. I
couldn't
took
find
the
him.
pills and I laid
So
down
me and my
back
dad
in the
went
bed
back to
and
Journey's,
last night,
which is on Pearson.
that was my last day. Now you hold my
And
hands
we're
and the
like,
last thing you say is, son,
so do you have these Uggs? And the lady was like, yeah, no, we don't. And I was like, great. So my dad was mad, and like my mom was like, okay, just go to Freehold and blah blah blah. So we're like, we like go, there's like a little like thing, and then you turn this way, and that's where like our car was parked. So my dad was like, okay, go in there, and I was literally like upset, and I was like, I didn't even get to see George, like right in the middle of the mall. So my dad like stopped, and he was like, okay, go find George, like I'll get like coffee for us from like Panera, and then when like you see him, whatever, we'll go to Menlo. And I was like, ah, yes, I love my dad. shout out to
We
him
all
for
think
being
school
amazing.
safe, a good place to learn. When
So,
everything's going straight, life takes
George
a turn.
finally answers my
Avoid these
tweets,
families
and
their
he's like,
dedication, getting their shoes
you can
tucked,
tell I'm
face what
getting
they're
excited.
facing, excited
So
to
he
go
was
to
like,
school, got a guest
I'm at
speaker.
PacSun,
Jimmy's
and I was
excited 'cause
like,
today he's the line leader.
so I have to go
Kevin's
all the
birthday,
way
she got a
under
birthday gift.
other
It
end
was
of
a
the mall
bracelet that's
again.
the number one daughter from her wrist.
I gotta go to
Smiled
work
so
out.
hard, saying thanks for my
And he
wish.
was
Mom
like,
got down and said, come get mom.
and I passed like this whole group of people that go to my school, and I was like rushing, and I was like, oh my god, and I was like looking down at my phone, and I was like, and they gave me like the weirdest look, and I was like, I'm here, and so I get to PacSun, and George was there with Kevin and Chris, I think, Chris, right? So I guess he saw my tweet saying that I wanted a hug, cause like I came there, and he saw me, and he was just like, I was like, yes. So whatever, like I hugged him, and I love these hugs from my mom. He gives the best hugs. I can't, like, just, and he smells really good, which I don't know if any of you were with us at the Jake Miller concert. That's like always like he leaves for like a couple minutes and we'd all be like, oh my god, he smells so good. I think it's Versace. Like I don't know. So then like we kind of like stepped outside of PacSun, and he was like, oh, like what are you doing here? And I was like, at first I was like, happy birthday, like I know it was yesterday, but like, happy birthday. And he was like, oh thanks, like whatever. And then he was like, so what are you doing here? And I was like, shopping for my mom's Christmas present, and it's not here, so now I have to go all the way to Freehold. And he was like, oh that's cool. And I was like, here you go. And he was like, yeah. And then we were just like, like standing outside of PacSun. And he was like, oh, did you want a picture? And I was like, yeah. And I said, and I was like, oh, and Kelly and Katie say hi, because you guys, I remembered, I almost forgot because I was like shaking. Oh yeah, I was shaking really bad, and I really hope you didn't notice, because I was shaking so bad. I was literally like shaking so bad, I couldn't think, it was so bad. I almost fell. I was shaking so bad. That happens every time. But anyways. So he was like, do you want to take a picture? And I was like, yeah. Cause like, why wouldn't I want to take a picture? More to add to my collection, I guess. And he was like, oh, okay. Kevin, can you take the picture? Which is funny because Kevin's like the photographer. And I was like, huh? And he's like, yeah. So Kevin took my phone and like he took a picture. And George was like, look at her case. Hold on, I have to go get her. So George was like, look at her case, because I have a case from the first time we met on April 13th. It says, and I think it says 4/13. 13. Yeah, so that was the first time we met. And yeah, I was kind of happy he noticed it, because I didn't have it at the Jake Miller concert, because I just got a new one, and like, George told me he was gonna come, so I was like, okay. So we put that on. And Kevin was like, oh, that's cool. And then George was like, oh, like, can I see the picture? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. So we looked at it, and George was like, no, take another one. I look crazy. And I was like, which is funny, because the first time we met, we took like 4 pictures off of my phone, and then like 30 off of his phone, because he didn't like any of them. But yeah, so we took that one, and he was like, yeah, that's better. And I was like, yeah. And then he gave me another hug, and I was like, yeah, I have to go, because it's quick Freehold. And I was like, And he was like, okay. And he gave me another hug. And then he was like, and and then I was like, I'm Twitch tweeting again. How many people did he meet? Did he meet anybody else at the mall? I didn't send him pictures, you guys just sent me pictures. That girl was lucky. I don't know if you guys George's tweet. I think one of the fans I met today meant to touch them during a picture. #lucky. I don't think it was me. But whatever. So I was like, oh, I'll see you on Saturday because that's when the concert is. And he was like, oh, you're coming? And I was like, obviously I'm coming. Why would I not come? It's like 10 minutes away from where I live. And yeah, and then I left and I was like shaking, and I get to my dad and he like handed me the hot chocolate, and I was like shaking so bad that he had to take it back from me because I like couldn't hold it, right? So we walked to the mall and we get into the car and we started driving to Freehold and I just started bawling. I was done. I was crying so hard and my dad was like looking at me like I was insane. And he was like, what is going on with her? And I was just bawling my eyes out. And I was like, oh my god. Like, and I was just like looking at the picture. And he just kind of like left me alone, left me there to cry in the car while he drove. And we got to Freehold, and it was just stressful. Like everyone was there, and we got my mom's Uggs or whatever. And then we were like going back, and my dad was like, "Well, at least one good thing happened today." And I was like, "Oh, what?" And he was like, "Well, at least you got to see George, and like now you're happy." I was like, "Yeah, I'm happy. Like I got my hug." And yeah, and a lot of people have been asking me like how I found George, and like I know I like kind of touched on it in the birthday video, but basically it was like August of 2012 and I was on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook anymore, but I did in August of 2012, and like I was on Facebook and he was like right when Perfectly Quoted, which is the page that like George started on. It was like a couple of like days or maybe like a week and a half after it had like been made, and I found it and like I liked it, and it had like no likes, which is crazy because now it has like 50,000 or over that or whatever, and it was like him and Hunter and whatever, and they were just like, and I was like, not in a good place, and they were just, I don't know, everything that they wrote, and then, you know, fell in love with Perfectly George.
This is raw rap society. I'm doing it
Perfectly
big.
George, that feels so weird to say, because like he doesn't go by that
on a killing spree, and I'm like, God, please have them let me be. Guns popping off my
police. To the fandom, you didn't know that. Yeah, Perfectly Quoted on Facebook is George and Hunter.
Pause for a minute now. Me and my boys are right back up in it. No one close to the rap game as me. They ain't near committed. See, I wifed this game. I made a name. Call me LeBron. My team is on Miami Heat.
I actually wrote all these letters, and I never knew he lived so close to me, and like I never sent them to him.
Kind of like her dad did. I'm going to keep playing goalie so you can call me Squid. Now Rocket Power, this nigga really is a 90s kid.
Oh yeah, thanks for telling me like a year after. Thank you. I've only been obsessing with the guy for like
Martin had a dream, now me and George rapping on the same damn team. They say practice what you preach, prepare yourself, I'm about to teach. Me, I am an amateur, haters outside my circle like a parameter. This rap is a bitch and I'm about to damage her. This is animal cruelty, doing it no matter what they say to me. You will never get through to me, changing myself like I ain't the kid you used to see.
It's clear. And I hope I can see all of you.
Yeah.
Youngins.
Chris Chow.
And thank you
George
for
Young. Legendary.
George just tweeted Kelly.
Got me rapping in traffic.
So my voice is really good. George just tweeted Kelly.
And
I kinda wanna see.
These bitches don't
What he
fuck with
tweeted?
dishes. The dishes don't watch the new shit. I'm on that Winnie the Pooh shit. They foolish, so let them cool it. These hooligans wanna do this.
She
So
tweeted
hooligan
him.
wanna use it. I do it well, I go through it. The mother rhymers desires can find the timers to find her. I'm trying to just decide in the rhymes and I'm spitting fire. And all of them freaking liars arriving on time. It's ticking. My stomach is tugging, sickens, and inside my eyes are clicking. These other faggots are chicken. And listen, they hidden bitches. I'm missing this cricket. Misses the respiratory system. You see that I free my queen and I seem to have creamed indeed. I'm just laughing, attacking dreams. My new speed is attacking creeps. I can do the shit in my sleep. I just blew it.
It was me.
I'm a poet and you just know it. I'm leading my people free. I go leave when I'm fleeing scenes. I don't need a lead to proceed. I'm a seed in the house again on a speed when I storm the beach.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm so happy I have this on video right now.
I'm craving this fucking thing. I'm engraving this other slang. And of course I done bring the pain like these words that come in vain like a whore that a bum has paid to make love to him any day. And the dragon I've had to slay. And I'm sagging my pants all day. And the gallon of golden grapes to each fan that has shared my name. And no breaks and mistakes. I'll take fucking save up to wake and bake. I will shape up and then first place I will grab it and have it framed in your pipes that will never ripen. Enlighten the sights I'm fighting. This hype that I'm citing titans. I'm biting this fucking writing. I'm thanking you all for hearing. I'm tearing this world. I'm daring and flaring a pair of earrings. Aware that I'm legendary. Legendary. Yeah. I'm a typical, hypocritical, stereotypical, crazy, insane, clinical patient. Like I hit my psycho house principal, mic in my hand. Say that I'm a criminal without your glasses on. You could say that I'm invisible. Cops pull up like 5-0. What is your visual? They're all asking what's coming next, but that is unpredictable. Nah, but it's predictable. You know I bring the best. I'm a talk show host. All my fans are the guests. To be here, I'm truly blessed. So much on my mind, my ex. My fans are just here, and I'm always fully stressed. 1 o'clock in the AM, got 1,000 friend requests. I love you messages. I'm just trying to take a rest, but I'm falling asleep like I'm trying to take a test. I just wanna fly away like a birdie in the nest. Getting bullied, want some help? This is what I suggest. Cause these bullies aren't bulletproof unless they wear the vest. We always at work, cause we always on our grind. Halfway to 100, but we stuck on 49. Chris and I, we blow your mind. This song cannot be defined. I just been a little kind. I'm about to lose my mind, yeah. I'm the mastermind of humankind, womankind.
All the comments right now under that tweet are literally Darren, which is funny because I keep feeling concert
Why you been
Darren.
fucking your girls behind? You're like, what's happening? Oh, you're just imagining. You're talking, it's just babbling. I'm shining bright and dazzling. Songs are right for fans, they could connect and relate. I'm spitting some rhymes for some fishies like I'm bait. With my life, I'm going straight. I'm going through every state. Eating hip-hop on my dinner like it's just on my plate. If this song was like my food, my fans would be overweight. This song about to drop 2/19, that's the date.
It's like sunk in. I don't even know what to say. So,
She took my heart when I was 15. I love everything about you.
oh my god, it's like the best night of my life. I didn't touch Darren. Darren touched me. Oh my god. Okay. Amanda's planning the wedding. Kelly's freaking out. My friend from school, Kira, is like shipping this really hard right now, and I don't really like everyone's tweets to me right now are literally like literally she was like this one girl was like, you touched it, and I was like, it touched me. She's like, oh my, tweet about the experience, which is weird because I didn't even know what happened until George brought it up. Oh my god. This stuff doesn't usually happen to me, so I'm freaking out. I really thought it was someone else. Let's talk about the fact that George literally just zoomed in on her crotches and tweeted the picture to Kelly. Oh my god. It's been a really good night, and I really hope that all of you are having a slow night too. And Merry Christmas. It's gonna be a good Christmas. That's all I want for Christmas. Wow. Christmas is a great holiday. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I can't wait to see all of you at the concert, and I get to go to bed knowing that George's touched me. That's a pretty big deal when you're a fangirl. I'm like freaking. Okay, I'm done. It's like a 20-minute video. I'm freaking out. But okay, I'm done. I hope you guys have a great holiday, and I kind of like vlogging. I should do it more often, but Darren touched me. I'm still not over it. Okay, I'm never gonna be over it. My cousin is gonna text me in the morning and be like, you're an idiot. Why are you so excited? How are you not excited? Well, hopefully George doesn't watch this. Like, what if he actually watches this till the end and he sees me freaking out about how his dick touched me? Oh my god. I'm really itchy. Okay. Well, bye. I love you. All of you. I love you. See you on Saturday. And, shit. Darren touched me.